Hey Sam, hopefully you're doing well. Didn't look it. Oh well, this one's gone through now. Oh, I've had all the issues today, but glad to see that you guys are popping in to the stream. Wonderful. So let's have a look, see if we got any playback audio. Glad to see that you guys. Oh yeah, certainly. We certainly do. All right. Okay. So I am back, and I'm a lot better than I was when I last left you last Sunday. And we are on the East Coastway route tonight. We're only going to be doing about 2 services today. It's because I've been having a lot of Wi-Fi issues, and we're under a 24-hour period of monitoring just to ensure that we don't get any Wi-Fi outages again. So I've decided to stream tonight. Just 2 services, so that if anything happens, well, it's only been a short stream tonight. So who have we got in chat tonight? We have Sam. Good evening. We have Callum. Good evening, Rex. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing very well, Sam. It's my birthday in 2 days. Oh, happy birthday for you for 2 days' time, which will be Tuesday. Lovely. Snook Elevators has decided to appear. Thank you very much for popping in. Welcome in, Kenan. Hopefully doing well. So, I'm going to share this and just let everybody know that I am live. I'm not expecting many in because obviously I announced this pretty late. But I think they should be all watching Richie's, which is not a bad thing. Oh, we got a 377 coming in. This is not the remaster, no. If it was the remaster, you would see the words remastered in the title. If the words remastered are not in the title, it's not remastered. Not yet. And I'm looking at my own title now. It's Train Simul 6 East Coastway Live. No mention about remaster, but I'm glad that you've asked. Hi gang, how are we all doing? Doing very well, some Welsh bloke. Hope you are doing well. Doing okay. Just meh. Okay. Oh, I'm not being funny, but this is not a remaster. Honestly, look at the sky. I'm so confused about the release of the remaster, not gonna lie. There's been no release day. Do you know, some people have come on Richie's server and said that there's a release date for the East Coastway remaster. Poor Richie's had to stand there and say, no, there isn't. So I don't know why I don't know why people are saying that it's coming. So I'm confused. Yeah. Not staying long today as I'm quite tired from karate this morning and I just came off TikTok live 10 minutes ago. Now I'm shattered. No worries, Sam. Stay as long as you like. Or as less as you like, I don't mind. Sorry about the confusion in the Discord server Friday. Don't worry about it, Callum. It's fine. It's okay. I was more just concerned about why, if you get my meaning. Honestly, I'm a very chill person. You know, if I feel like I've got a problem with someone, I would actually tell that person. I'd actually chat about it as well. But yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. Kanan got attacked by someone on Thursday. Oh dear. Hopefully you're okay, Kanan. Some of y'all's fries look like the Red Robin steak fries. Red Robin? I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about there. I hope the headlights get brighter in the remaster. Well, funny enough, they have actually put out what they will change in the remaster in their article. So, have a look at the article. Right. We were at Eastbourne. If you guys were guessing, I don't know if anybody was. That's Eastbourne Station over there. And we're going to go to the menu. And we've got ourselves driving a service today. I almost had to be sent to the hospital. Oh dear. I really hope you're okay. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, don't have anything against you or anyone on the server. Just misclicked a reaction when putting my phone in my pocket at college. It's okay. It's fine. Honestly, Callum, please don't worry about it. Honestly, it's fine. We've already discussed this. You really don't need to worry, mate. If I had any concerns about you being in the Discord server, by now you would have known about it. So, you chill, mate, you chill. But luckily I was completely fine. That's okay, that's okay. I love going to Seaford on... I'll come for to drive a train on that single line section. It's nice, isn't it? Another single line section I would recommend is the St. Earth to St. Ives branch line. Now, I know a lot of people don't like West Cornwall local, but you've got to admit, it is a lovely route. True. Anyways, and plus, I've just had a chill day, to be honest. Lovely. So, we're going to be driving a 313 today. I've pre-chosen the trains that we're going to be driving tonight, so I'm going to be doing a Seaford to Brighton service. I'm going to try and see if there's any morning ones that I've not completed. And here we are. 2 Charlie 2 1 has not been completed. But let's get in there. Dynamic weather. If you guys want to play along, you can do. The fish and chips train that one railroad did has fries that look like Robin's steak fries. Oh, fair enough. Can't remember the name, but it started with A. Fair enough. Police are on the search for the person. Well, don't tell me anymore, because if it's an ongoing investigation, you shouldn't really be saying that on a live stream, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm glad to know that you're okay. Welcome in, Wesley. I know I told you that I wasn't sure about going live tonight. I was hoping that you found my announcement, so I'm glad that you're in tonight, Wesley. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. St. Ives branch is way more beautiful in real life. It sure is. It needs a remaster. Love watching your streams, to be honest. Always a great time and glad to be a part of the server. Always glad to have people in. Do you know? I saw a video of it. I'm afraid not. Yeah, I agree. Glad you're okay, Kanan. But if anything, as I said, because it's an ongoing investigation, let the police handle it. Because they can help you out. I'm doing good. Wonderful, Wesley. Right, so we're going to start with 2 Charlie 2 1, Seaford to Brighton. Let's get it going. Don't worry, Callum. I'm not planning on doing... let me reword that again. I'm not planning on leaving YouTube anytime soon. Because I've worked too hard on this YouTube channel. Very hard. I'm doing my Mosel Railway shift tomorrow in Derby. Well, hopefully you do well. And I'm a big fan of model railways, actually. It's an expensive hobby, though. It really is. Anyways, going for a bath. Won't be long. Wonderful. It's the Epping Ongar Railway. Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even know Epping had a railway. Far away from where I am. I've played football on that pitch. To the left. Oh, cool. That is actually quite cool. So you come from around here. That's pretty cool, that. Is the pitch accurate, or have they got too many goals? I think they've got too many goals, you know. This route's going to look good when it gets remastered, though. I have a... excuse me. Still got a chesty cough, but I'm fine. I think this will look good in the remaster, though. Definitely. Can't wait for it. Manchester Piccadilly is shut. Oh, yeah. Aren't they doing engineering works around there? Interesting. For a station that sees a large volume of traffic per day, to hear it's shut, it's very alien. Alrighty then, we will be calling at Bishopstone, Newhaven Harbour, Newhaven Town, South East, Lewis, Falmer, Moulsecoombe, London Road and Brighton. The next station is Bishopstone. I'm not bothered about getting the announcements correct, obviously. The ones I really have been paying attention mostly to is Northerns. When I saw the video about their fish and chips, I saw the fries look similar to the steak fries. I hope they'd serve chicken tenders. Honestly, I don't know. That's a very good question to ask, maybe on their videos. I'm pretty sure they'd be pretty pleased to have questions like that. Oh, we're going to overshoot. Not on my watch. Platform 14 at Piccadilly is still open. Oh, okay. So it seems like they're working on all the other platforms apart from platform 14. Interesting. So we are 313204. Lovely. Shame only 2 of these are left now. But at least we still got 2 of them, eh? Their ticket booth needs to be erected. I need to do that. I keep on forgetting. Mind you, I'm not on this route all the time, and I really should be. It's one of the loveliest scenic routes out there on Train Sim World. And everybody is aboard, so we can shut the door. Well, more like. And get a move on. Next station is Newhaven Harbour. You overshot Bishopstone. Yeah, that tend to happen to me a lot. Oh, interesting. They're only on one side though, but that is actually pretty interesting. A limited clearance sign. Like to see them in Train Sim World. The accuracy. And it's in the right place as well. Right, so that was our warning for the 30, I think it is. 20, okay. Absolutely love this route. I'm so pleased it's getting a remaster soon. Come through... I can't remember what that old disused station was. Dad Rail has a really good video on it as well. I'll have to rewatch it again. The middle of nowhere, just like the Midwest. Well, you can't say it's the middle of nowhere, because there's the ocean. And there's a lovely big river. And Brian ferries. Yeah, they did call it Brian Ferries. Actually, I'd be quite surprised if Brian Ferries is still about in the remaster. That would actually be quite funny if it is as well. We'll shortly be arriving at Newhaven Harbour. They're going to erect the Newhaven Marine Station down there as well, which I think is a good idea. Got the crossings going off. Just being very careful with these passengers because they do like to jump out on you. I wouldn't like to walk on these lines though, especially with the third rail conductivity. Got about 6 people in. 7, sorry. Got about 7 people in. Newhaven, like Connecticut. No, I don't think so. There are some places that look very similar in other parts of the world, but I don't think Newhaven's very similar to that place. It probably looks a lot more nicer, no doubt. That Connecticut, or whatever it is. I don't even know if it's a real place or not. think the southeast is very populated. Ah, it probably will be, yeah. On our way to New Haven Town. Just a bit of overspeeding there. New Haven is a city in Connecticut. Well, here it's just a seaside town, really. And Brian Ferries has spoken. Oh, stop. You need to stop. Come on, stop. Oh dear. Good job that wasn't a red, because if it was, that would have been me. Not in a good position. For some odd reason, it wouldn't let me acknowledge it. That is weird. I'm going to have to watch that now. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that. Because if that's not letting me acknowledge that, that's a problem. Interesting. Aberdeen is also where Nirvana was founded. Ooh, nice. Just like how Newcastle and Kent and Aberdeen are all cities in Washington. Interesting. Right, let's going to move on to Southeast. If anything, that will get logged now that there's an AWS cancellation error. Either that, or it only allows you to cancel it when the AWS alarm has gone off by itself and not when you manually do it. So, I don't know. It's just one of the most weirdest glitches I've ever seen with the 313. Apart from the DSD. Perhaps you stopped on the magnet. Ah, that's true. That's possible. Someone compared the M25 to the I-405. Well, I wouldn't lie to you because I don't know about the American motorways. But, well, you call them highways, we call them motorways. But yeah, but the M25, it is a busy motorway. It mostly surrounds London. I say mostly because there are some other, like, B roads that go around London as well. And A roads as well. Chance to see if the AWS works, because we're going over the magnet. And the bubbly has returned. Welcome in, the bubbly. Hopefully you're doing well. The I-45 is a disaster. Traffic on the weekdays. People take I-45 to get onto WA-520 to Seattle on I-90. I see. The channel's doing well, bubbly. Thank you. Right, remember Rex, not to overshoot Southeast. That's always been a problem with me. $350 or $450? I don't know what you mean. Right, class 450 or class 350. Never been on them in real life, so it'd be wrong for me to make a comparison of them. Meeting some Kirklow. Nice. Welcome in, Andrew. Hopefully you're doing well. Currently just stopping for South East. Properly this time and not overshooting the station. Putting a bit of full service brake so that we actually stop. A bit more as well. Because if you know me and you've been around the channel long enough, you know I always overshoot this station 9 times out of 10. So this time I haven't, thankfully. I like how the passengers just appear outside the shed. Bit creepy, innit? And it's the same with this one as well. They just appear from this shed as well. Excuse me. They also need their ticket booth re-erected as well around here. Right, close the doors. And get ourselves going for Lewis. Yes, Richie is live. He should be on some form of Roblox. Don't ask me what it is because I don't know. When it comes to Roblox, I'm clueless. I'm literally clueless. But yeah, if you want to pop over and watch Richie Rel, you're more than welcome to. I'm quite surprised I've got 11 people watching right now because usually half of my viewers do come from Richie's lot. So... Oh, scratch that. I've got 13 watching. Hello to all 13 of you. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Right, it's let me acknowledge it now, so it's probably only if I'm over the AWS magnet that I can acknowledge it. Oh yes, I'm going to watch Roblox. You won't find me watching Roblox. There has been a few times I have popped into Richie's streams when he's playing Roblox, but any of the conversations that go on in that chat, I have no clue what to say, so I just stay quiet, if anything. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully your bath went well, Callum. When they leave that shed, it looks like 100 people have purchased 100 tickets to the point it broke the ticket machine, lol. That's actually quite funny. Also, welcome in Rory Armitage. It's just fun trying to play a game with him. He gets a bit crazy. Well, to be fair, Richie Rail's pretty good at what he does. You gotta have a little bit of fun. It indeed did gonna play some Jubilee Remaster now. Oh, what a fantastic route that it is now. Lol, I'll pop in his streams, although I am usual on Tintin streams. Maybe making him hungry by talking about food. I like watching some of Tintin's videos. I don't really get into their streams much, but I certainly do watch their videos. If they make them. Which I'm sure he still does. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Richie is under 100 subscribers away from 7k. Wow. That's incredible growth, that. Don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, honestly. I saw a few minutes of Richie Roblox stream once. Lots of crazy avatars jumping up and down, too much for me. Yeah. Roblox is one of those games where I just look at it and go, no. 7k, how does he do it? I'm asking the same questions here. And Richie does recommend just doing short form content. I think it's the Roblox, me. I honestly do think it's the Roblox. But I tell you what, it's success that he's done and success he deserves. Honestly, he does. He's certainly helped me out a few times with my channel as well. Roblox kids. Well, you know, Roblox is popular out there with the kids nowadays. So, You know, Richie's found the gold mine, basically, is what I call it. Hit the new Roblox age check. Well, you know, have to protect the kids out there. Wonder what service and train I should drive on the remaster. Anything? We have some direct rail services here with 66108. Lovely. I was thinking about driving a shed today, but not today. I know. Feel my temperature. I might be feeling a bit ill. But no, not doing any shed services tonight. I just want to focus more on the southern passenger services tonight. Remember that 165 chat was having last night, lol? I think so. I mean, I can't remember what I did Friday. Never mind yesterday. I bet you, as soon as you remind me of it, I'll go, oh yes, that chat. I bet you. That's me all over. We have 313205 next to us. Couldn't write it. 204 and 205. That's actually pretty funny, that. Did I like him 66 meme and Melbourne Train Guy Discord server? Yes, I did, actually. It was about seeing the 165 on Mildmay in real life, lol. Oh, God, yeah. That was funny. For those of you who might not know, when you look on Mildmay Line now, the 165, for some odd reason, layers on Mildmay Line as playable services. It has to be one of the most funniest things I've ever seen. And, you know, I'm not taking the mickey or anything. I just think it's quite funny because things like that do happen. But by God, is it funny. What was that 377 there? First Great Western branding patches for PC users only. I get that. 3774. Yeah, we're walking away. We're walking away. We're not reading that number. That was last year's joke. Let's keep it in last year, please. I regret looking. I really do regret looking at that 377 now. I have to admit, I reckon our remaster for the for the East Coastway is going to be soon. Not soon, but like in a month's time, we'll probably see it. I agree with you, Wesley. No way are we reading that number. Oh, it's there again. Hey, I'm liking these dotted about on the route. Is it on the other side? Please tell me it's on the other side, because it should be. Yes. Wonderful. Love the attention to detail here on the track side. And this as well. I like all the extra bits of detail that comes about as well. The remaster on this is going to be so good. I will say it will be. I can't say for definite because I've not seen any footage of it because, well, obviously, they haven't released anything like that yet, but I reckon they're going to do a good job on it. And I would really, really, really like it if they gave Tees Valley Line a remaster. I really would love that. Because it's a route that deserves it. And with 200 years of the railways being celebrated on that railway line, I would have thought that they'd make the remaster now, if anything. or we would have had it in our hands last year, but it never happened. So, I mean, I'm always intrigued as to why they never did it. Maybe they wanted to, but they probably had these on the cards instead. With you on the tease route, Rex. Yeah, it is really good route. It sure is going to be awesome. Could you imagine how awesome it would be if we got a modern day version of Spirit of Steam? Oh, yes, as well. It would be cool. A modern day version of Spirit of Steam. Actually, I've been thinking about this for a long time now, and I want to see what you guys think. Where every route, no matter which era it's set in, has an 80s version and a modern day version. So that if you don't want to play the 80s version, it's fine, you can just go to the modern timetable. You know, that it comes standard with every route that we get. I know it'll take a lot more assets to get, and probably a longer time to build the routes. But at the same time, they're doing separate timetables. They must be able to do it in some way. So, my question is, wouldn't that be cool if they did that? So for Great Western Express, you could have a 2017 timetable, then you could have a modern 2025 timetable, and you can hop between the two. And you don't have to have it either one or the other. I think that would be quite cool. So then for Tees Valley Line, you could have the remastered 80s timetable, but then you can have a brand new 2025 timetable or something along those lines. How awesome that would really be. I'm soon going to be going on the Caledonian Sleeper. Oh wow, that's an expensive ride, that. One day maybe, never say never. Well, I don't know if people have said this before me. They probably have, but if they have, I'm backing their idea. Basically speaking, I am backing their idea. Works for diesel legends of the Jubilee if you ignore modern signals and wires. Well, that's the thing, you see, because they could give Diesel Legends of the Great Western its very own subsidiary for Great Western Express that puts it in the actual 80s. Again, they'll need a lot of reference material, but I'd imagine it can be done. Also, welcome in Overhyped. Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you in one of my live streams, mate. How's Coca and Cola? Are they doing alright? They are perfect. Love to hear. Blooming hell, have you come from a football match or something? Check my custom jewellery route to see what it would look like in the remaster, and it looks great. I'll bet it does as well. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a good idea to implement, because if people don't like the 80s timetables, like say for Shap, you could have a modern day timetable with the 390s and Northern stock and stuff like that. Maybe AI could do soon, lol. Let's go. Off to Mulscombe. Now I know my content clipper is in the live stream, so if we have any funny moments, you can imagine they will become YouTube shorts. So Rex has to be extra careful. I could get behind that after they do my North Wales coastline Chester to Holyhead. Oh, that would be really nice actually. If we got Chester to Holyhead. Yeah, that would actually be a nice route. And I know one of the ambassadors, which is Richie Rail, would be well behind you on that route. Just Trains were very clever to pick the year they use, as it was just after Crewe was remodeled, so layout works for then and now. Ah yeah, definitely, you're right on that. doing 1 Papa 9-1 on the First Great Western 2 Car 165 from Reading to Paddington, stopping at Twyford, Maidenhead Slough, and Paddington in August with light clouds. Oh, but it looks fantastic. Hi, Mark Moss. I love Liverpool Football Club. I bet that's what you're going to type next. Nice to see you, Mark. It looks like 1,000 people had to buy 1,000 tickets to the point the ticketer crashed and walked away to live their life being leaving the station, though. Oh, okay. Or we could do Chester to Cladudno or Manchester Airport Cladudno. Plus you got your paces and all 221s, lol. If we did it in the Virgin Trains period, I could very much back that route. Even if it was modern day, with all the Transport for Wales stock and the 390s and the 805s, I would really like that. Honestly, I would. But you know, anything that has a pacer on, you'll know I'll be there with that route. And you know I'm definitely putting money aside for that. That's just me all over. Avanti still go there, but not as often as Virgin used to. Yeah, Virgin Trains used to serve that part of the line a lot, actually. God, I remember Virgin Trains. God, I wish they'd come back. Well, they should be, but they're only doing Eurotunnel operations, and, oh, man, I really don't want them to be doing that. I want them back on the East Coastway again. Sorry, not East Coastway, the East Coast Main Line. Because that would be lovely if they were back on the East Coast Main Line. The 810s smell better than the 222 Meridians. Well, older trains do smell old, so, you know, they will have that distinctively old smell, and I took a picture for some odd reason. That was a bit weird. Let me just go and delete that. Because I had someone's comment on there as well. That was just Overhyped's comment. I'm sure you won't mind. Nope, sorry, there was 2 or 3 Virgin trains a day on the North Wales coastline. Ah. Well, they were pretty frequent on the East Coast Main Line. That's one thing I can say. I used to miss hearing on the Tannoy Virgin Voyager 2. Because that's when you knew it was like late 2000s. Then they went to Cross Country and it was like Cross Country Service 2. And it was like, But have you seen Cross Country's Voyagers now? God, they look mint. Getting a full-on refurb and everything. All 70 trains that they own. Looks fantastic. It tells me they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So if Cross Country was invested in their modern trains, I don't think they will be now. They used to get to Chester and link up with one from Liverpool to go to London, and on the way back separate, and one would go to Liverpool and the other would go to Holyhead. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's getting misty. It's getting misty as we're coming into Brighton. Well, we're coming into London Road first, then we're coming into Brighton, but London Road is necessarily in Brighton, so, you know. Now, Overhyped, you might recognise these trains, but they're not the ones that you think they are, but they are definitely from the same family. Sure, you might recognise these. Oh yes, I meant to read that. Unit numbers are 165124 and 166201. Due to our 166 trailing and the First Great Western 165 is leading. Nice. So it's a 5-car formation. Cool. Merseyrail trains, yes. I had a feeling you'd know. 507s and the 508s. I don't know if they still run. But if they do, could be worth a visit from you, mate. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. They're only clapping and cheering because I've not done any spads. Yet. We'll put a big yet on that one. Oh, we're going in Brighton Platform 8. Lovely. There is a Transport for Wales logo that we are not going to say. Pretty much. Same cab layouts but different customer seat layouts, and yes, they still use the older stock. That's pretty cool. We've been on a 507 back in 2023, and they've been replaced by the 777. Oh dear. Looks very appealing. I can't wait for this to be remastered. Welcome in, Lee. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm so old I remember the 313s were running out of King's Cross, and later on the Lioness line. Oh, now that would be like Network Southeastern, wouldn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, because obviously I wasn't there in that time period. But here we are, coming into Brighton. I'm okay, thanks for asking. You're very welcome, Lee. I always ask everyone when they come in. BR days. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. DRS set. Lovely. Right, we'll just take off the AWS. I don't think it'll require me to lock the doors, but if it does, we can just quickly put the panel back on and just lock the doors. Taillights are on now. Lovely stuff. Will it finish me here and then? Yes, it will. Hey, lovely. I would love Merseyrail content. They have so many lines you would love. Plus, you could do the full route from Lime Street to Blackpool North. Oh, lovely. The service I'm doing only stops at Twyford, Maidenhead and Slough, so quite a quick one, indeed. Will the Class 313 be included in the remaster? I'd imagine so. I mean, it came with the route as a separate add-on. I'd imagine if you already own the 313, then you should have it in the remaster, but you need to own the 313. So, I would buy it if you don't have it. Anyways, we have a total of 13,692 AP and a gold medal. At the time of this live stream, gold is the most you can get. Probably in the remaster, you might be able to get platinum. Might. Right, so we're going to return to timetable now, and we're going to drive a 377 to Eastbourne. And then after that, that'll be the end of tonight's live. So we've got a 377 to go, and then once that is done, we'll be saying our goodbyes. The reason why I'm not streaming long is because I've been having Wi-Fi issues all day. So right, we'll do 1 Golf 32, the 1230. And we'll put it in foggy because we came in Brighton in some fog. So, let's see what the weather turns out being when we get to Eastbourne. There were similar 314s out of Glasgow too. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, 1 Golf 32, let's go. Oh, I'm going to miss that sound when the remaster comes, because they're wanting to fix the audio on this 377. I can't make any promises, I'm afraid, Wesley. But yes, they are going to remaster the 377 sounds, I've been told. I don't know if they'll keep him. They might not. Just depends. I think that's pretty accurate though. Just needs the high tone to be a bit fixed. I am glad that I have 377445 and mine is 377427. Just left Reading for Twyford. Next stop, Twyford for me. Lovely. Apparently, overhyped's old supervisor from Merseyville wants him back. Wow. I'm glad that didn't have a 6. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Did I see the roadmap? I need to catch up with the roadmap stream, but I know a few things from it, at least. So we'll be calling at Falmer, Lewis, Berwick, Polgate, Hampton Park and Eastbourne. The next station is Falmer. Can you tell me the route limits endpoints on this route? You did tell me before, sorry. Okay, so you can only go about as far as maybe here. You can't go into the tunnels. You can go all the way down to Seaford and Eastbourne and a bit down here, but you do get stopped by the route parameters. So yeah, this is Brighton to Eastbourne and Seaford. BML remaster one day maybe? Oh, I have a whole theory on that one. I do. What about Saltburn? Oh, I'd love the TVL to be remastered. Absolutely, 100%. And I've got to tell you, this mist looks interesting. And it's like this on Brighton Mainline as well, strangely enough. Oh yeah, I have a lot of theories on Brighton Mainline being remastered. I don't know whether it will happen. A lot of people do tell me it won't because they won't touch it. But I don't know. Northern Pennines would be a very good one to remaster as well. I am fully behind on that one. East Coastway is going to be getting the Class 171 pack, which is a good add-on. Can't wait for it. Don't forget about the 377/3 as well. Excuse me. Thanks. Getting geography in my head, as I've said. Not that familiar with the southern fits together. That's alright. The mist looks creepy, lol. It's alright. It's just mist. I've been out in mist before today. Thicker than this as well. Have now arrived at Twyford. Lovely. Hey, whoa, whoa, overhyped, whoa. That's what she said. Oh my god, what a joke that is. That's what she said. Absolutely funny meme. Oh, Mark Moss again. Now off to Maidenhead. Lovely. We all know where overhyped was going on that one. Eesh. I did open the door for that, you're right. I did. But I did say I saw fog thicker than that. I wasn't specifying anything else. You're still going to get me for it though, aren't you? We might be a... I'll let you off on that one. At least. We might be a late running service today, but it's fine. Gotta get the job done safely. Especially with there being an absolute plethora of passengers on this platform. And I bet you half of them aren't even boarding. Oh my god, it's like a pack of sardines right here. And I thought the Pacers used to be bad. Just seen a Julio HST go by. There's no excuse to be early, there's every excuse to be late. That'd be a very true story. That I can't move. Have you seen this congestion? Mind the doors. Feels like the London Underground. Right, we'll have to leave very slowly. Have to go now. Okay, Wesley. Hopefully you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in my next stream, hopefully. But that buzzer is not accurate. Yeah, they'll fix it, don't worry. Right, so that was done safely. Right. We'll do our brake testing here. Lovely. That's perfect. Keep forgetting it was Sunday today. Yeah, you don't want to forget that because you've probably got... Well, actually, you might not because of half term. Is it half term, guys? Yep, off for half term. Ah, right. So you've got a week at least to chill out. Oh no, what have you done, overhyped? You haven't clipped it, have you? Oh, he's clipped these two. I tell you what, that's funny, that, pal. That's funny. Thanks for that, mate. The fog around here looks a lot better than it used to be, though. I like what they've done with the fog on the older routes. It doesn't make it look very bad. Going to Plain Spot at Heathrow on Friday. Ooh, nice. I'll tell you what, Overhyped, I could probably convert all three of those clips into one. That little bit deserved 3 clips. Yeah. Indeed, quite like planes, I do. They're interesting things, aren't they? To the route on Fernbus, I got to my last stop, I was 5 minutes, which at first for me, and I wasn't even speeding. Interesting. You know, you could. You could. I just removed the random chatting for you. Probably, yeah. To make your job easier. Oh, thanks. My Jubilee that broke, I couldn't fix, is almost finished being repaired. Thanks to Model Row where I volunteer for helping me out by fixing it. That's lovely of them, isn't it? That is lovely. The fact that they're doing that for you, that is really nice. See, I don't always clip mess up. Sometimes I can be useful, lol. You're still waiting for me to have a spud tonight, though, aren't you? Go on, be honest. Be honest, Overhyped. You are praying for a spud tonight. Do you when ETS and ATS is out on Xbox? Huh? I'm sure. I'm sorry. I don't really understand. Maybe. No, it's not a maybe, mate. I know you're waiting. Arrive at Paddington on platform at 0740 and arrived at Maidenhead. Welcome in, typical Nathan. Hopefully you're doing well. Just need to find one last park, and it has been found. Yay! Lovely. Platform 1, I mean. Oh, okay. Oh, naughty. 10 above the speed limit. I can still drive, though. There we go again. I like it, though. It's accurate. There should be one on that side, though. There might be one on this side. No, there isn't. There isn't one here either. Will I be live on Wednesday? Again, no promises. I really cannot promise that I will be, because I have some busy weeks. ETS on console is set for early 2026. Fair enough. Oh, is that what they asked? Oh. I'm glad you know, because I don't. Oh, shit. That thing better not be going in front of me. I'm a passenger service. Oi. You better not be leaving. Actually, it's the rail tar. Hey, got a shed on it. 66093. With some Mark II carriages. M12345. No way. They're all M12345. That is funny, actually. Yep, there should be a 66 at the back, you're right. There's an issue with the 165-166 GSMI, only displays the route number instead of the head code, assuming that's a known issue. I don't think that's a glitch, actually. Rex, there's no official date yet, but no one SCS. They want to focus on their PC users first, with the buses DLC in the new country coming. Probably. Can we see what number it is? Yeah, of course you can. Let me get to the end. As the mist starts clearing. Interestingly enough. Right, let's see what it is at the end. And it is 66118. Oh, one thing I really found interesting the other day was I saw a debranded EWS 66 with some DB logos plastered on the side of it, which I found pretty interesting. It says 03 instead of the head code on the 165 I'm driving. It may be because it's supposed to say that. Maybe? I don't know, really. They'll have put it there for a reason. You know what I mean? So we still got some surface fog, but it's not that bad, actually. It's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of pulled back a bit. Which is interesting. That reminds me, on Creators Club, I made a custom DB Class 66. Oh, nice. In saying that, it displays the right head code on Riviera. So there you go. Debranded version as well. Fair enough. Right, so for the Seaford branch we go that way, but because we're not going to Seaford and we're going down this way, this goes off to Eastbourne. And that surface fog has just disappeared. Lovely. We are now running with clear clouds. We're not stopping at Glines, we're going straight to Berwick. Clear clouds, I meant clear skies, okay. Sorry about that. It's been a long week for me. More limited clearance signs. That's good. That's good. Got 8 of you lovely people watching. Thank you so much for popping into my stream tonight. Isn't clear clouds just an odd way to say invisible clouds on a clear day, lol? I suppose you could if you want to put it that way. You could put it that way. You can't see it, but it's definitely there. I suppose that cloud's there. Now you see it, now you don't. There's always water in the air. That's true, that's true. I had roast turkey. Lovely. Notice any blue/white checkerboards in game yet? Not yet. There are no refuges. It basically means there's no position of safety on the point that you are, but they may be on the other side. Might have a look on Birmingham to Crewe, because I noticed they do have a lot of trackside stuff on that route. So it's worth a look. In fact, I think we've chosen the service that goes before that rail toll, you know. Give that man a PTS card. Well, would you believe it? That could be soon. It's all what I've been learning, really. Rex, I have dumb question. No questions dumb. Unless it is, like, what colour is the sky? How do you tell a two-main track section from a main track with a siding? Usually, Network Rail would have information on that. That's how you'd be able to tell. Usually you'll have like trackside signs, so they would document up main, up fast, down fast, stuff like that. So you'll find out via that. Without delving too much into it, and not trying to really pour cement into people's brains, because it is a lot of information to go into it. You have like a book or something that documents everything and what specific job you'd be taking out on the line as well. I know what it's called, but and Callum has arrived in Slough. Lovely. So you might change on to... Oh, now... the up fast. Maybe. Don't ask me why up. They kind of do it where you're going up to King's Cross from Edinburgh and down to Edinburgh from King's Cross, even though you're practically doing it the other way, but it's the way that they do it, essentially speaking. When you will get to Eastbourne, can we watch the rail tar pulling? If that rail tar is indeed behind us, we probably can. Oh, actually, Vintage Rail Tar is behind us, so we can definitely do that. Not a problem. You go down to Edinburgh. Yeah, serious. Honestly, I wish I was joking when I say this, but I'm not. Also, Tango Echo Bravo 1361. Lovely. The service that we're driving right now will go off to Hastings, and we'll watch the rail tar come in. Ooh, like the scenery around here. Yep, we'll be switching to the up fast after West Drayton. Makes sense as I'm coming in on platform 1. Exactly that, so they'll want you on the up fast. Now, I could be on the up fast or the down fast, whichever one this could be, depending on the way that they have it. I'm not surprised, as when I did a run to Southport after Liverpool, it was down to Southport, even though it's not. Yeah, All convention is up to London, except on the old Midland Railway, where up is to Derby. That's pretty much it. You're pretty right on that, some Welsh bloke. Ah, you know quite a bit, actually. I wonder if you've been on the railways before today. Just loving the drive down the southern countryside. Got a coach to Derby before. Interesting. I've been about a bit. Maybe. Ah, I see. Interesting. That is actually interesting, because you'll have some experience at least. Right, we're coming into Polegate. Excuse me. I know, there really should be some here. I wonder if there's someone on the other side. No, there isn't. I have to get the red arrow every time I go to Derby. Not the red arrow plane, the red arrow service. I get that, I get that. Now fast to Paddington. Nice. Right, we're coming into Polegate. We might be a minute late, but... Oh, there wasn't any there. Right. I do like to do that on routes that have the Network Rail offices there, though, because you're really supposed to go, no, hang on. Then when they acknowledge it, you go, well, that one, really, not the high one. My stepfather was an engineer who used to work on the Red Arrows, and yes, I mean plane. That is awesome, mate. That is really cool. The Fast 166 services are cool. They are. I agree with that, Callum. That is sick. That is really, really cool. Let's have a look. Nice. Hydraulics engineer for the Hawk airplane, and the Hawk is what they use. That is very true. I might not have done that at Berwick. I can't remember if I did or not, but I should be. I've just got to remember it's a 35 round this corner, then it steps up to 70. We are stopping at Hampton Park, so I'm not going to leap off as fast, if you get my meaning. Oh. Today's gone quite quick. It always does. Oh. Fenced workings. Nice. Don't do what the newest driver did for Mesrel. He left his guard behind. My God. Oh my God, that is like... You go through all that training just to become a train driver, and you leave your guard behind? He needs to be reevaluated. He needs to put through his tests again. Oh my god, that is just the stupidest thing you could ever do. How are you supposed to open up the doors for your passengers and check the tickets of your passengers if the guard is not there? The funniest part was he used to be a guard. Oh, do you know what? That is just... Oh, come on, man. I mean... Either that was someone with a highly inflated ego and thought, I can do it myself, or they genuinely was just that daft to leave him behind. The Class 377 were built between 2001 and 2014. They entered service in 2003. Indeed they did. Got red coming up. Well, slow down then, otherwise you'll have a spad. Yeah, overhyped. No spads for me tonight. Hopefully. Change to a single yellow. Ah yes, but never assume that your signals will always change. Always assume red unless you otherwise see them change. You get the meaning. Good that it's changed though. Wait, if there is a guard, how did it leave with the door interlock open? Another mystery. But was it the guard's fault or the driver's? Did the guard signal he could go without thinking he's not on the train? Well, that's the thing. I agree with what Chris said. There was no guard. How did it leave with the door interlock open? So they are 13 years old, yes. Basically the newest kid on the block still. They haven't got quite much experience as what the high-speed train has. That's been around for 50 years almost. And they are still running in Scotland. Built to last. Although Scotland might replace them. I hate to say this, but we could open and close the doors when the train was moving. They used to break the rules by showing us how to bypass the safety systems. Whoa, okay. That's a bit deep. It's all coming out of the bag now. All these years later. Wow. The fast lines towards Paddington now, indeed. Hey, they've been naughty. I'm not joking, if you pick the right station, we'll see the guard open the door when the train's moving. Ah, I see. Used to see some guards on the tray play the Nintendo Switch when they were working. I believe that as well. I would actually believe that. For some odd reason, I would actually believe that. I'm back, Mum, and called. No worries. Don't need to apologise on that one. Lighting is so good on the Jewellery remaster. I love it. Same. That is not a joke. There was one where he was on me, the Class 170 in the morning on the school run. He did not like the kids so much. He would just play his Nintendo Switch. I mean, School kids on morning trains, they can be quite rowdy. I think I was going to see my grandma's cat again this Saturday, but yup, she's now passed away. Oh, bless. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I've done quite a few bit of overspeeding tonight, but no spads, at least. After 16 years, she's now gone. 16 years, though. Lived a hell of a life. That is a pretty long time for a cat. Speaking as a guard that's done that, it's better just to stay at the back of the train and open and close the doors. Yeah. Overhype's got some experience on that. Best person to speak to, I would say. So it is awful losing a pet. I've lost a few pets in my time as well. It's not fun. That's okay, Callum, it's fine. Spelling mistakes and typing errors, they definitely do happen. Yeah, 16 years is a good age for a cat. Some cats don't even make it to 16 years, so that one was pretty lucky, I would say. Now, if there's one station I really do like out of Eastbourne, try again. The one station I do like out of Train Sim World is Eastbourne. I don't know, it just gives me a kind of a nice snug station at a seaside vibe. Only got 3 platforms, gets a ton loads of people. You know, popular station. Good evening, Southern Rex. Welcome to the stream, hopefully you're doing well. I do have to let you know that I will be ending the stream soon, but I'm glad that you've popped in anyways. My aunt's cat was 25 when it was put to sleep. 25! Wow! Rex, how good is Saltburn Station? It's alright. Not the place. Definitely not. No worries, how are you? I'm doing very well. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I think kittens are cute and cool. They sure are. She had a sister who was still going strong. Oh, 25 years old for a cat. That's crazy. Indeed. Wow. At least I got to say goodbye to her one last time. Yeah, at least you got that chance. Just playing some Mortal Kombat 1 and Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, what a good night that is. So we got a total of 10,558 AP and a gold medal. We are going to return to free roam and watch the rail tour service come in, because that was a request. It might be just after that service leaves, you know. Yeah, it stopped there. 1 Zulu 39. Yeah, Ashford International. Very interesting sounds indeed. Hopefully in the remaster they open up the concourse so we can actually go in here. I would love to, really. And yes, I clipped it. Fair enough. The classic home of an Electrostar. So can I ask you, Southern Rex, because you know the 377s pretty well. Do you think they would actually remaster the sounds for East Coastway? And if so, do you think it's well needed? Imagine a cat that lived for 30 years, that would be insane. World's oldest cat has lived till 38, if I recall correctly. Yes, very. So you would definitely think that this deserves a change in sounds. In fact, even the modded sounds are not that great. Fair enough. .377's pretty cool though. It sounds more like flange. Fair enough. A seaside town like that is bound to have a really good chippy with nice fish. I know, I want to leave the station so I can go to their chippy. You've been watching the Winter Olympics. I have been, yes. I watched the skiing, the snowboarding, the curling. Lovely stuff. As of late 2024, the oldest living cat in the world, recognised by Guinness World Records, is Fuzzy. A 30-year-old British tortoise, held born in December 1995, confirmed in 2022, the age of 26. Tortoise shell. It's not a cat, is it? If it has a tortoise shell. Interesting, unless it's the breed of the cat. Sounds are going to be all new. Yeah, never been to Eastbourne. Neither, but it looks nice. But yeah, if you... Best person to ask, really. Southern Rex. I'm so glad I managed to ask you, though, because it's pretty nice. It's the name of the breed of the cat. Ah, right, I see. I was a bit confused there, sorry. But yeah, glad to have a Southerner's opinion on that, because I always like to ask. You know, I'm from the northeast, so maths isn't mathing. How is it 30 in 2024, but 26 in 2022? I think he means it's 30 now, if you get my meaning. Electrostars are my bread and butter, indeed. Also, I can confirm the ultraliners for the 26 is not Volvo, they're right bus. Oh, here comes the rail tour. Yeah, I think that's what Overhyped was trying to say, but it probably came out with 2024 instead. Easily done, honestly. I've typed in 2025 before today. Here comes the Ying machine, indeed. And there they all go for the rail tour to Ashford. Alright, so guess all there's left to say is that's going to be the end of tonight's live stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Please do make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all in my next stream. I can't promise when it will be. It may be Wednesday, it may be Sunday next week, just depends. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next videos. See you later, Kaden. See you later, Overhyped. See you later, Southern Rex. I'll see you later, Callum. See you later, Andrew. Basically, see you later, everyone. Good night, and have a lovely rest of your evening, everyone. And a 377 has just pulled in. Cheers, Rex. Nice one. Enjoyed the chat, indeed. Right. Good night, everyone.